Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you here today. We are looking forward to probably the ugliest game of the week with the San Francisco 49ers going up against the New York Giants. It's one of those years for both of these teams. The one thing that I can at least say about my San Francisco 49ers, we might be 0-9, but we are not breaking down like the New York Giants are. The New York Giants are having players not putting their names to the quotes, basically putting quotes out there, basically saying that the whole team has turned against head coach Ben McAdoo. You've got players being suspended. You've got players just walking off the team. You've got an uprising where you're trying to throw a future Hall of Fame quarterback in Eli Manning out of his job. I don't know what the hell's going on over there, but I can at least say, even though we're 0-9, 0-8, whatever it is, I'm proud to be a San Francisco 49er football fan, and I can still have respect for my team. I really don't know where to start with this game. I guess the easiest story coming out of this game is that there's no word that Jimmy Garoppolo is going to be the starting quarterback for the 49ers, which to me honestly makes no sense at all. To go over the numbers, basically you brought this guy in, you gave up a second round draft pick. A lot of people are saying that this is the steal of a deal. There's no real proof in the pudding basically saying that Jimmy Garoppolo is going to re-sign with the San Francisco 49ers at the end of the season. Everything points to that the Niners, if they want to sign this guy, they're going to have to franchise him and pay him $24 million, I think is what it's going to cost it to keep him with the Niners for only one season. And then you get stuck in the whole deal of how much do you really want him? Because then you have to franchise him yet again, because who's going to turn down $32 million for a second year with the 49ers? And then that's the same problem that Cousins is having in Washington. And that's the guy that I honestly really want. And maybe someday we can look back at this video and say, hey, Steve, you're an idiot. You kept on saying that you wanted to have this other guy, and Jimmy Garoppolo is actually winning games, and we're in the playoffs yet again. And I'm not 100% sure. I don't know how to get this team back on track. I honestly thought from the offseason that the Niners were putting the pieces in place, that we were going to have a respectable season. I didn't think we were going to win a lot, but I thought we were going to win, 3 or 4 games. Still set ourselves up to have a good draft yet again, and here we are winless. We had a lot of games that were really close, but after getting blown out by the Cowboys and by the Eagles, those memories are out the window. We got a lot of guys hurt. A lot of guys are injured reserve, and then we're not going to see them again. Some guys, Joe Stanley is going to play this week after getting really banged up the week before. I don't really know what to expect other than, the offensive line is trash, and if there's any reason why they don't want to play Garoppolo back there, that might be honestly the main reason. And then we have Bedford back there just taking all the hits as sort of like a taking one for the team, I guess you can say, because we don't want to get our other guy injured. I don't know. Maybe that's what we need to focus on in the upcoming draft. I can remember a few years ago we used those first 2 picks in the top 10. We took offensive linemen. It's not a sexy move. It's not going to have people talking about you the day after the draft. You might get a little line in the paper basically saying that this is a step teams take to get better. But I mean, it's not like you're drafting a high profile quarterback, running back, or a wide receiver, something that's going to get you a headline. But that fixed our draft for those years when we had Gore and we had Kaepernick, running like crazy out of the backfield, and that definitely would be able to set up our passing game for the Niners offense, which has been abysmal the last 2 seasons, I guess you can say. we'll see what goes down with this game. I mean, honestly, as of right now, you know, the Niners haven't won, but we're not fighting each other. The Giants are basically just waiting for an excuse to have a, you know, all-out, I guess you can say, battle royal with their team. My gut was to say that the Giants would win this game, but I don't know why the Niners can't win this game. I'm going to say go Niners. Jump on board. I'm even going to pick them in my Pick'em League. Let's see what we can do. I mean, I've honestly said a lot of games that this is the game that is winnable, and we can do this, and I believed it. And I think I've just talked myself into it in the last 30 seconds. Niners for the win. We're going to beat them, the Giants come Sunday. And we'll talk about it Sunday afternoon. I'll see you guys down the road. Peace out, everybody.